Another site of grace down there. Are we... Yeah, we're near that Seawater place, aren't we? So it's not exactly the quickest way to Volcano Manor, I don't think. But curious nonetheless. I still guess we can fight a Tibia Mariner while we're here. Our beast eye is quivering. You know what that means? It means a fairly easy boss fight. Although, yeah, we don't want to be near old big boy over there. Now, where did you go? My bony friend. There you are. Yeah, it's fights like this where I feel like getting my flail up would have been nice, but that was more when we had a dagger. I don't need a flail quite so much with the scimitar, so I've got a bit more range. Right, did manage to get someone off. Terrible shit. Have a quick sip. Can't hurt, I guess. Ouch. That's why we don't use charge attacks when we're on the horse. Stick and move. Or just stand still. Yay. 2 bosses in 5 minutes. We got Tibia's summons, which probably aren't as cool as the mannequin. But they might be cool. They might be pretty cool, I guess. Now, what else was around here? There's a staircase down here? Yeah. But it requires stuff that we don't have. Well, we might have. Stone sword keys, I'm not sure. Not stopping to check because I've got 600 skeletons on my bumhole. I just want a sight of grace, please. And I want more vigour. Lovely. So how would one get to Volcano Manor from over here is the question. Although we got both halves of the Dector's medallion, so we don't even need to get to Volcano Manor from over here. Also, why is it telling me about Blackguard being over there now? That's fine. But we aren't terribly far from the manor, so let's just stroll about for a bit. For a bit of science, a bit of geography. What do you think, Sam? Just coming over, stand on the desk now and get a closer look at her character. More than any of the other cats, she's been a bit spooked by our new guest arriving. But she'll get used to him. He's a big strong boy, which is probably what's scaring her. But she'll be fine. Now what's down this way? More sights of grace, always welcome. More ruins. Is this Lux Ruins? It is. Does that mean friend Raya is nearby? It does. Hello, Raya.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hear
We certainly do. We killed 2 virgins.
Give me your hand. I will pray.
That was much more pleasant than giving Vara my hand. And let's see. Should we... How many runes do we get for killing Giza? Inquiring minds want to know. Because I don't want to wander out and get the map if I'm just going to get insta-killed by a big hand. Stranger things have happened, and frequently do. So come over here, Giza. Come over to the stairs, so that I can get my runes back if I balls it up. Ouch. You do hit hard. Oh! You gone? You coward. Yeah, you're the coward, not me. I guess Giza's not coming back until I sit at a bonfire. Grace. Sight. Sod it. We might lose 8,000 runes if we shuffle off down here, but let's do it anyway. I want me a map. What even is this big guy that we keep running away from? It's just like a troll, but in a cape. He sounds slightly different to the other trolls. Fair enough. And yep, there's our hand friend that just ruins our day every time. Although this time we got away. Good. There's another one. It's coming right for us, and we're stuck on a tree. That was a clencher of a moment right there. Now, there's nothing over there that we can do, is there? Although there is a bridge. Oh, there's mannequin friends. Hi, friends. I'll take that smouldering butterfly you're guarding. Not sure why there's mannequins outside the Volcano Manor, but that's cool. Jumping required ahead. I think I'm good, thank you. What's happened over there? Something just died. Is it a mannequin getting in the way of the troll? Maybe. That's interesting. We didn't even roll into it, but because I pressed roll near it, even though we were still picking up an item, it seems to have triggered. Good to know. Isn't that good to know, Sam? She's got this vacant look on her face now, like she's waiting for the next thought to show up. Ah, and you can't open these doors from the inside. You can only open them from the outside. Because there's door pushing animations in the game, but not door pulling animations. That's mildly interesting. Right, so now what's our next step? I mean, we could go and try and fight Giza again, do it properly this time. Although, that was something I wanted to do, wasn't it? 2 things I wanted to do, in fact. I wanted to see if I can upgrade weapons, and then I want to see if I can pick up that claw talisman. Because jumping attacks are just the best type of attack in this game. And smithing 3. We're not going to find those in Gelmir, I think. I think we've gone past them, because we're getting 6s and 7s and 8s. But who knows? Either way, let's pop back and get that claw talisman from Stormvale, if we can. Of course we can. Because we haven't got the correct bonfire for it. Sight of Grace, even. And the only way I know of getting it is from the start, I think. Well, there's probably other ways. But off the top of my head, I'm not sure about them. So, yeah, guess we'll do a little run through the bit of Stormvale Castle that we missed. Turns out the side route is secretly the best one after all, just because of the jumpy attack talisman. Birds. I'm trying to touch Grace. These birds, the worst. Now here's a question, now that we've finished the castle, are we going to get locked into this room by Gostoc? Yes, is the answer. But with no laughing. Oh no, there we go, there's the laugh. Ah, Banished Knights. They're the worst. Yeah. Ah, fuck you off. Even now, that Banished Knight is the worst. Honestly, is there any reason for me to keep Gostoc alive at this point? Sometimes I wonder. Right, Banished Knight heard us, but... But he didn't hear us early enough. Can he follow us out here? I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to want to, but that might just be because he's stuck behind the door like an idiot. And then we'll grab this chest. Even though we don't need to, because it's nice and we're not going to use. It's a curved sword talisman, and we do use curved swords, so it seems appropriate to grab it at least. Yeah, it's been a while since I went through this bit. But we'll definitely be here soon on Yuki, because he also needs to get the claw talisman. But yeah, Sam's pretty close now. Just a hop, skip and a jump away. Sod it, there's probably nothing else down there of merit. I mean, yeah, there's our runes. Yeah, sod it, we'll go and get them. I was like, is it worth it when I've got to reactivate a lift and then run all of that way and then fight those 4 hands again? But yeah, we'll try it. Right, Glintblade, 12 FP. Transient Moonlight, 15 FP. So if we did get that carrion ornament thing, then we would basically have a slightly cheap... Well, it'd be about the same sort of price, I guess. And we wouldn't really need the Glintblade a lot at that point. Now, which is the horizontal one? Okay, that didn't work out as planned. Never mind. That worked out a bit better. Lovely stuff. Yeah, the range isn't as good as the Glintblade, so I suppose there's that. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Just here to pick up whatever this is. Somber 3. So it's not worth it. And And then are there any more drop-offs to any more loots? Not really, no. So yeah, not worthwhile that little trip. But golden seeds are always worthwhile, so we'll snag that. Look at that chump going up the stairs like a chump. Ladders of the future, my friend. With the old sneaky sneaks. Until we're within range of our friend up here. And yeah, no match for our mad skills. Now, how good are we at backstabbing things? Pretty good. But now it's a 2-on-1. Because his mate kind of noticed us. I'd rather not be on the high ground. But we got the job done. That's the main thing. Now let's see how Luthor gets on against Loretta. Ouch. Yeah, that was a bad time to drink. Didn't even need to, really. I'm just going to knock over all these trees. Can you be staggered? I'm guessing not, because you're just some sort of spirit. Definitely be beaten up a bit. Ouch. Yeah, Loretta's great bow. It's pretty great. Who'd have thought it? But Loretta herself, not the greatest. Now we could go and say hello to friend Ranni. Oh, is this another of these bloody broken sites of grace? There we go. Got it eventually. Do we keep the slicer on our bar? Probably. But we can have the greatsword as well now. We've probably got another flask. Grand. Oh, we had a sacred tear about our person as well. Even better. So, carrying greatsword. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly. And then the impaling one charges the length. Can be charged. So this one can be... Yeah, it's like a bigger version of the slicer. Good to know. What's up, friend? How would you like to be stabbed a bit? You wouldn't? Okie doke. I'll bear that in mind. Yep, that one got us good. Oh, that got us very good. You win this round, dragon. Should have probably realised a breath attack was coming and, you know, done something to try and evade it, but we didn't. Such is life. And now he's pissed off. As he would be, really. What? I think Torrent's nearly out for the count. Poor dragon's confused by these ruins. Love it. Not confused enough to stop it from trying to ruin me, though. But now it's over there and we're over here. That's not great. Now, did it disappear? Seemed a bit high on health to be disappearing. And yeah, it looks like it's back over in its normal spot. Guess we'll go for another round. Let's wreck those ruins a bit, but I think we're okay with that. And now it's buggering off, yeah. Good. Now that dragon's out of the way, we can just chill. Is this the spot where Seluvis's little room is? Yes, let's go and have a look at it before we talk to the wretched oaf. Does that let me solo her? It's been got by Seluvis. We're all doomed. Now, what's this? Is that Sellen? Is she also a puppet? Curious. I'm not sure if I found this hidden room before. Or if I just found this hidden room. Either way, we've got some conversation topics when we see the awful bugger. I assume that Ranni knows we're here already. It's just like, who is this idiot riding around on a horse? What do they want? They appear to be lost, with no idea of where they're going or what they're doing. To which I would say, yes, you win this round, Ranni. Hi, Ranni.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
No reason, really. We're just hanging around.
No reason in particular, thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Ranni. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
Certainly has. So yeah, all the stuff with Rogier and the black knife print and all that, entirely unnecessary.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee.
Oh, you'll get it. You will get the goodest of work.
Good. There is. I would have thee. I have called for heed not. I am sure. Speak. Thou needst not. It hath been a Speak without needs not. It hath been a...
Cool. See you in a bit, Ran. So yeah, There's a bunch of quests in this game where it seems you can just skip steps of it completely. Like this one, for example, where we've just skipped a whole bunch of gubbins involving the Black Knife print. How did someone get up there? Did they do a perfect jump from off the top of this onto there? Or what? That's madness. So, should we go and talk to Blythe first? Or should we go I suppose we should go and talk to Salavis whilst we're here. See if we can speak to him about his puppets, or if he's just going to give us his potion quest. Oops. Oh, how clumsy of you, Torrent. What a terrible shame. Okay, he's not allowing us to talk to him about anything until we complete that quest. How about we don't complete it, though? What about that? There's old Nepheli, but let's see what Gideon has to say about Ensha.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore.
So, when you say he got ahead of himself, you were planning on him killing me at some point? And he just did it a bit early? Is that what you're saying? I'm going to get you, Gideon. I'm going to get you good. Hi, Nepheli. Yay, Arsenal chat. Thanks,
yes.
chick.
I wonder if you haven't already. Father is, I'm sure, talking.
We shall leave without giving you a potion. Now, Gideon.
Well,
Talk to me about Nepheli.
I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, so I put her to work. Do not hesitate, despite her.
Still can't speak to you about the old potion. That's fine, I guess.
It's about time I head. I'll see you again.
See you later, Nepheli.